In today's athlete analysis show, we will be covering Gordon Ryan's match from the 2017 ADCC versus Craig Jones. This is a match where Gordon did a lot of body lock passing, and there's a lot of little subtle cues that I picked up on with points of base, points of contact with the ground, being able to use that as a way to move his hips. There's a lot of points in this match where he uses his upper body in a body lock position as a way to create stability and control of his opponent, and then he's using his legs as a driving force to keep moving his body forward. I'm not looking at this as a technique breakdown, but I'm looking at it more from a movement, biomechanics, and just some kind of just basic movement and physics principles that maybe you'd overlook on integrating your body movement training with just physical points of contact and kind of in your strategy of jiu-jitsu. So it's kind of a hodgepodge between my world of jiu-jitsu and sport performance and kind of bring it together for you. So, hope you enjoy, guys. So you notice Gordon always has at least 3 points of base. 2 points of base, you're threatening to get swept. 1 point of base, you're really going to get swept. And so a big lesson from Gordon is his hips are always low. The only time they are high is if he is posted through his head and or shoulder. If he's posted through either one of those 2 points, then he is free to float his hips and pummel and do some of the leg weave based passing stuff that he does. But as you can see in this passing sequence, he actually dives low, body locks, and it's an inching forward game. But being able to post through the head, post through the shoulder, either or a combination of the two, it allows his shoulders to be the point of stability of base and allows him to freely move his hips. This is where I think a lot of other jiu-jitsu guys on top go the opposite. They try to pummel and fight with their hands and be stable with their legs. He uses his hands, his arms, his upper body as a form of pure control, of pure stability, and then uses his legs as his forms of pummeling and increasing position, which honestly, if you really think about it, makes more sense because your legs are the powerhouse of your body. So rather than using them for just purely stability and fighting with your arms, in which the guard player themselves is using their hips to combat you from passing the guard, he's going hips versus hips. He's saying, I'm going to use stability with my upper body so I can move with my legs, be mobile, be strong, be agile in order to move forward to take you and eventually pass you. That is his overarching movement goal. I'm looking at the pure technique of it, I'm looking at the movement goal of it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Again, it's just a different look on how we can examine athletes. We have the ability to look at them from a very technical perspective, just the pure skill components of the sport. I study a lot of tape myself, but I find, especially with my background in sport performance work, what these little tactics, physical movement patterns are being employed by some of the best in the world. Some of the things that maybe they're not even consciously doing, but are just things that their bodies do well. How can we take that, examine it, observe it, and reverse engineer some of that for our own training or for teaching people that we're around? So, hope that helped, guys. In the description below, guys, I have all my links. I have a playlist for the rest of this athlete analysis show that I have every week. I have some of my mobility training show, and I have the BJJ strength show down there in the description. Some of my programs for training, t-shirts, a free book for my training tips, it's all there. The support. Appreciate it, guys. You have a good day. Stay mobile as always.